Welcome back to BPM TV Spotlight. I'm here with Cosmic Gate here in Toronto. There's a video out there for Be Your Sound featuring Emma Hewitt, which her vocals are just absolutely angelic over it.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the idea of the video.
Now, when we heard that it's going to be in Malibu, we were like, yeah, good idea.
Party, and then make the video. Yeah. What was it? Kind of the director's idea to kind of just throw it out there and let it be very kind of ambionic or whatever, to be a very out in the open idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his idea, and we really liked it. And we had a good day there by the beach actually, and yeah, we're just enjoying the scenery.
Obviously, Emma had a lot more work than we had. So. But she's such a nice person,
yeah,
and her brother was with her, and we had just a good time.
Good times,
like very easy, no stress.
Now, speaking of Emma, you guys work really well with her. I mean, you got Colors. My favorite song is Calm Down. Well, like one of my favorite songs that you guys have ever put out is Calm Down. Why do you guys work so well with her? Do you just kind of let her go crazy in the studio and just sing away?
For the first time with Emma, it was the other way around. We always produce like a instrumental with like harmonies and melodies for the singers and songwriters to write on. This time it was different. Emma sent us like Be Your Sound and Calm Down, like both with like harmonies, little melodies, and we just produced...
Not a real song, just
Not
like
a real song, just the basics, and we produced the whole track. So first this time we had the music, and before for the other albums, like not enough time, it was the other way around. So it was like a really different experience for us. And yeah, for Emma in general, she's like, yeah, she's, as Nick said, she's like simply a fantastic person to be around. She's very, very positive and fun and professional in the same moment, and she's so unbelievable talented for
voice
us. And
is like, as you said, it's
somehow
unreal.
it seems to fit between her voice and our beats and our melodies. So
and also on the personal side, that's why it's so good.
It's like, sounds like a producer's dream to get her just as an empty template, just pure vocals, and then you get to just play around and make it work.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why what we were waiting for, that we have like a singer just writing down the basic thing, and we could do the whole thing around.
Do you guys prefer songs with vocals compared to just instrumentals?
No, there's no preference.
You need both, like for an album or for your club set. So it's good to have like simply like pushing club tunes.
I mean, to work with a good vocal it's so much
always
fun.
Making it easier.
It's making it easier and so much fun too, because
it just adds a little more of crispiness, you know, a little more professional. It sounds
exactly.
At the end of the day, you know. A little bit more about the studio life. There's a lot of up-and-coming producers out there who are dying to know what kind of tools do you guys use? What's your program of choice when you guys make your beats?
We are Apple freaks, and we use Logic.
Yeah.
So
since forever, actually.
Since forever, since forever.
When you finish it, will you master it through Pro Tools or just leave it with Logic in?
It's still Logic. Yeah.
Is there one plugin that you find yourself using over and over and over again? Or?
I mean, there are a few. There's one thing is the Virus TI desktop, which is like, I don't know.
Driving us nuts on the one side, because it's never really playing like...
Because it's a combination of software and hardware. Yeah. So it's, I don't know, it works somehow, but it also has
it's driving us nuts, but we still love it. That's why it's actually in nearly every single song.
Yeah, but we use it a lot. And, a silent one is a good one, and of course all the Arturia, the Moog, Mini Moog, and all that stuff. It's like,
it's weird how you get used to one kind of VST, and then you find yourself going, oh, you know, this would make it so much better, and then you're like, I don't want to keep using it, but it's so good, you know.
We have that all the time. Then you were like, okay, we can't use it again, so you search for different sounds, and like,
and at the end you're coming
this
back
one is so good.
Still the best.
When do you guys even find time to hit the studio and make songs, or is it kind of, you know, on the plane with your earphones on? And
we still like trying to do it and still want to do it, but kind of, I don't know why. Hopefully we can change it. Still, it's that we produce the best in this studio, which makes it so difficult, because we are not...
We're no good on the road producers, for sure.
But we're working on it, so...
It's weird. You have to be kind of comfortable in your surroundings, and then the best creative side comes out, right?
I think the main thing is, as I said, most of the time we just play around. So we need a keyboard and just like in the whole setup, you know, and I can't just like write notes with my mouse.
With the mouse pad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that makes
like
the whole thing
the real playing, and when you have such a little keyboard, you can, you know, you can't even play the whole
44
harmony.
keys.
But we still try because we should to have more.
Yeah, because the travel schedule is getting more and more crazy. So.
It's coming to a point now where you only get 1 day in the studio and you have to do like 5 songs or something.
Exactly.
Right?
Like we come back on Monday. We have 2 days at home, and then we fly Wednesday, and then we have 3 days the next week. So it's like we really have to. And it's a creative thing, so you can't say if you're creative on that day.
You know, where do you get the energy? You know, is there a secret? Is it one couple Red Bulls, or is it you guys pump each other up? Like,
you gotta be into what we do for the right reasons, and we're not like, you know, the last years more and more it's like about, oh, I want to be a DJ. When we started to be a DJ, we were the nerds on the parties that we played that our friends were making fun on.
When do you play when you can be here?
Why like you can be here at the bar and follow the girls? We said no, we be there in the corner and we're about the music. This is what we love, and we're in there for the music and for our love for what we do, for the music and producing music and
totally. But also, of course, it's like we try to get sleep whenever we can. It's like right now we had like one hour of sleep.
You need to be professional.
Like whenever you can. Sleep a little
rest,
bit.
try to eat healthy.
You got 1 hour, just get it in.
No, exactly.
Really
just sleep for 1 hour if you,
It's funny that you said that about the DJs because, you know, back in 1999, I'd imagine nobody paid even attention to the DJs.
No.
And now, right now,
everybody's
focused on the DJs. Yeah. You've actually lived through the emergence of the DJ rock star, you know, to the point where you guys are now the rock stars. Where do you kind of see it going? Do you think it will keep being like that, or because everybody and anybody out there is becoming a DJ, right? If you have an iPod now, you're a DJ.
Yeah, well, that's a thing that is kind of bothering and is funny in the same minute. Where is it going to? We hope that electronic music in general, like rock, is like started, I don't know, 50s, 60s, and it's still there, and we think it's not going to stop. That this is like that movement that started in the late, say late 80s is like unstoppable, because when we were like the so-called techno freaks in Europe in the early 90s, every single 3 months later the whole press, the whole media was saying techno is dead, techno is dead, techno is dead, and still we're 2012 and it's bigger than ever.
Exactly.
So we think it's gonna stay where it's gonna end up, how it's gonna sound in 5 years. If the DJ, it's a genre that is not going to disappear in our eyes anymore, and we're more than happy about it. We've been fighting for it. We've been losing jobs at the beginning playing techno. So.
Absolutely. But you stuck to it, and then here you are, right?
Yeah.
You know, when people were saying, "Oh, DJs, that's not a career," and you're like, "Well,
exactly.
When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about the scene in Germany right now, and I want to get into the minds of you guys and figure out what makes you guys tick. So keep it locked here on BPM TV Spotlight.